Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. I'm having a great day. Today we're back inside the Speed Phenom Film Studio. We have a lot of really cool car reviews and big cinematic episodes coming your way, so please stay tuned for those coming out shortly. Today, since there's so much news going out all over the internet with the new cars coming out, such as the new Corvette ZR1X, I really want to make a video covering how it stands against other pinnacle American cars. If you've been following this channel for a while, you would know that we have a Ford Mustang GTD on the way. This is Ford's craziest Mustang ever, and also fastest production car. Not down the straight line for a top speed, that still goes to the Ford GT, but we're talking about on the racetrack. The new Mustang GTD is faster than the Ford GT on the racetrack. It has 815 horsepower, DRS, so a ton of aerodynamics. It's got an inboard push-rod suspension system that's like horizontal. It's crazy. It's got so much performance. A dual clutch transmission, an extreme wide body kit. The track for the suspension and wheels have been stretched by multiple inches. It is just crazy how aggressive it is. It even has side intakes that are similar in design to like a Boss 429, which is one of my favorite Mustangs. That was classic. I think John Wick drove one or had one in the original John Wick movie, and then it was like stolen or crashed. I forgot the details. Anyways, it's a really cool Mustang, and I'll put a photo of it on the screen right now. Well, here's the deal. That car is a $300,000 Ford Mustang. It's designed to go to the Nürburgring and take down European competitors. It did take down the Porsche GT3. It didn't quite beat the GT3 RS on the Nürburgring, but it is the fastest American car to ever lap onto the Nürburgring. This gets us thinking because there's a new kingpin on the block. That is the new Corvette ZR1X. Will this new ZR1X beat the Ford Mustang GTD on the Nürburgring, that pinnacle racetrack in Germany that is used by all these manufacturers to show off how fast their brand can be, their cars can be on that legendary hardcore racetrack? The problem is this. We did get a lap time years ago of the standard C8 Corvette Stingray on the Nürburgring. It was like a 7-minute and 30-something second lap time. Well, if we look at the Camaro ZL1LE, they also put that car on the Nürburgring, and we got a good lap time out of it. Where's the lap time for the Corvette Z06 with the Z07 track package? There is none. It gets me thinking, why? Why is that? Where is the new ZR1 lap time from the Nürburgring? We've seen it test there. We've seen so much content of that car on that racetrack putting down laps. Why haven't we seen a lap time? These are so many valid questions that we need to ask ourselves and other people. There's no answer to them. There haven't been public tests. It begs the question, why? Why is that? Why haven't we seen these lap time numbers from GM? Real quickly, I do want to mention we're here in this SPF studio, Speed Phenom Film, our state-of-the-art paint protection film, ceramic coating, window tinting, windshield protection film studio on the beach of Carlsbad, California, designed to help protect your cars. If you have any new car coming in and you want to get it protected, make sure to give us a call at 760-496-8607. We'd love to take care of you. This place was started to help serve the community of followers we have here on the channel and also locals in Carlsbad, California. We serve everywhere around Orange County, even down to San Diego. So give us a call at 760-496-8607. Special rates apply for all Speed Phenom subscribers. Why would you, let's say if you were building the Z06 or ZR1, you know how fast it is. Why wouldn't you want to show off it putting down a very fast lap time? I can think of two variables, or two possibilities here. The first one is that it didn't put down a fast time. Or the second one is they weren't able to get the track to themselves for a sanctioned run to get a good lap time down. Either one of those. I think there should be no excuse for not giving us a lap time. We need to get a lap time out of these cars to see how they stack up. Because if you're driving on the racetrack, on any racetrack, I don't care if you're a beginner or a advanced guy, you're always considering the lap times you're putting down. So, moving forward from that, we have seen the new Corvette ZR1X be tested quite extensively on the Nürburgring. Have we seen a lap time with that too? No, we haven't. Why? Will things change? Will this be the first Corvette since the Stingray that they unveil a lap time with on the Nürburgring? Why couldn't it put down a crazy lap time? It pretty much has the acceleration aspect just at the pinnacle level. The same level of a hypercar. It definitely will be faster corner to corner than a Porsche GT3 RS with 500 horsepower, or a Mustang GTD with 815 horsepower, right? Especially with all-wheel drive, that really helped the Aventador SVJ put down an incredible industry-leading lap time all those years ago. All-wheel drive on that track can help a ton to put down all that power. So, the point of this video is this. We have a Mustang GTD on the way here for the channel. We're going to be testing it out on the racetrack. We're going to find out if it's worth $300,000 and if you should consider buying one down the road when they hit the resale market or more. I'm going to keep the GTD long term. I've been a Mustang fan for so many years now. I think the cars are so iconic, and this is the pinnacle Mustang, so I can't wait. But at the same time, when I see the Corvette ZR1X, I'm also going, wow. Because this Corvette is likely going to be the same price of a Ford Mustang GTD, maybe a little bit less. And it has way more horsepower. It has a drivetrain system that we saw years ago, like out of the P1s and 918s, with a hybrid setup. Though the P1 was rear-wheel drive, and I prefer a rear-wheel drive hybrid over an all-wheel drive one because of the driving dynamics. In my opinion, it's just rear-wheel drive is a perfect blend for the track. I'm not discounting anything that you're getting out of the all-wheel drive system with the new Corvette ZR1X. It is simply the pinnacle. My question to you guys is this. If you had the choice between the Ford Mustang GTD, a hand-built car from Ford and Multimatic, built out of the same factory, basically, of the Ford GT, with racing suspension, carbon fiber bodywork, then DRS. Finally, it's just the craziest Ford ever made that's street legal. Or do you rather get the ZR1X? The ZR1X is definitely not going to be as limited as a GTD. And the GTD is closed off, meaning you can't just go buy the GTD. You had to be accepted. So would you rather get the car that's as exclusive as the Ford Mustang GTD and then run that the track, or do you think the ZR1X will be better in every single way? The purpose behind the Mustang is to maximize cornering stability, G-forces, and speed, because they took the Mustang to GT3. With the ZR1X, the focus is also about going fast from the corners and slowing down at an incredible rate with 10-piston front brake calipers and 6-piston rear brake calipers. It's also more focused on straight line acceleration. They keep talking about how it does a sub 2 second 0 to 60. It goes down the quarter mile in sub 9 seconds. I don't know how that would handle for a crazy hot lap. Do you get to a point where there's just so much horsepower it becomes hard to handle? I don't know. I've always gone into these cars and wanted more and more power, of course. See, who doesn't? The focus for these two cars could be more different, though, and it's hard to point that out at times. But the suspension out of the ZR1X, it's softer than the Corvette Z06 with the Z07 track package, which means that Z07 has a more aggressive suspension system or setting than the ZR1. So is the Z06 with the Z07 track pack the pinnacle Corvette for cornering? And these other ones are heavier, of course, and they just give you more power, so you're keeping the same cornering abilities, or maybe you're having a little bit less of them, and then you're able to accelerate way faster. Would that be enough? Does that embody the entirety of the ZR1X? The Mustang, though, is completely about cornering and also acceleration to a degree, but mainly to make the ultimate American vehicle for the Nürburgring. Will the ZR1X beat the GTD? And which one do you think is a better buy? I can't wait to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Have they changed the ZR1X enough? Is it limited enough? Will it be worth the price? Also, will the weight hold it back? Same with the GTD. The GTD weighs a good amount. Let me know. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. It really helps me out. And subscribe for much more great content coming out your way. And while you do that, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a new video coming out. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Please don't forget, if you need any paint protection film or other vehicle services like tinting, ceramic coating, and more, give us a call at 760-496-8607, and we'll get you in touch with our lead personnel here at Speed Phenom Film on the beach of Carlsbad, California. We'd love to take care of you. Special rates are available for Speed Phenom subscribers. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.